Upon release, we will have access to 134 FBS teams, meaning that we will not have any FCS teams or HBCU squads to play with day one. So around the same time last year, I created a video asking about the possibility of HBCUs being in college football 25. And we quickly got an answer stating no, we will not see any FCS schools in the initial installment. And a year has passed, and now we're waiting on the release of college football 26. And the answer this year is the same. No, we will not see any FCS teams in college football 26. So for the third year in a row, we're back asking the same question as before. And that question is, will HBCUs or any other FCS teams be in college football 27? And the answer this year is again, no. At least not for the official rosters, as EA official rosters only represents FBS teams. But here's where the conversation changes this year for all FCS teams, because Team Builder in college football 27 is a completely different animal. I know we spoke last year about how much Team Builder improved from the prior year, which was college football 25, and we were satisfied with the improvements that they made, but it still felt like something was missing. The promising of a sandbox feature for college football 26 was a little over exaggerated because we didn't have as many customization options that we were promised, or they were leading us on to believe we were going to have. The on-field visuals were great, but the surrounding stadium and the atmosphere of the university just felt so generic. But this year, they're going to deliver what they promised us a couple years back. But before we dive deep into the Team Builder features for this year, we're going to take it back to college football 25, where Team Builder made its return. And upon its return, it was pretty cool to have the feature back, but it lacked a lot of things that NCAA Football 14 Team Builder had. Yes, you could build a team, give them a name, some colors, and drop them into an offline dynasty. But that was basically it. I give praise to a lot of the Team Builder creators who spent hours, maybe days, figuring out the system with all of the limitations we had when it came to uploading logos and trying to make things look as realistic as possible, and they were finding workarounds day in and day out. But you shouldn't have to do that when it comes to a billion-dollar company. But we made do with what we had, and the Team Builder creators fed everyone, one team at a time. And on this channel, you guys know I focus on HBCU content, and we had great creators creating all of our beloved HBCU football teams. And the team creations for HBCUs was so astonishing that I created 2 videos that highlighted some of the most popular HBCU teams across the nation. And after doing those 2 videos, I was considering creating another one for college football 26. But I felt like the videos that I created on college football 25 was enough to carry over to college football 26. And another reason I didn't create part 2 of those videos was because the features that I felt that could be tackled in college football 26, which was official rosters, where the creators could have went in and changed the names and made the teams more authentic feeling for real players and ratings, which would have took a lot of time. But for college football 27, those videos will most likely return because of all of the interesting features that has been added to Team Builder. And like I stated before, college football 26 brought slight improvements to the Team Builder feature. A lot didn't change when it came to creating stadiums. Editing rosters was a thing where you could create fictional players or real life players. And the image upload sizes increased, which allow creators to be a little more creative when it came to creating uniforms and placing logos on fields. And now we're here with college football 27, where it all changes in Team Builder, especially on the stadium side. And real quick, before we dive into the features of Team Builder that will be available in college football 27, if this is your first time watching a video here on the J.O.C., the J.O.C covers HBCU, football, and basketball, or any other sport, along with highlighting them in video games. And if you're interested in that type of content, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything that we drop here in the future. All right, so now on to the Team Builder features for college football 27. Yes, we always call it Team Builder, but what has been integrated this year is Stadium Builder, which is an addition to the Team Builder suite. And what is Stadium Builder, you ask? Stadium Builder is the feature that allows you to customize stadiums in many ways that actually matters. You guys know stadiums mean a lot, and components of that stadium, which is the band, tradition, and certain backdrops across the surrounding landscape, mean so much when it comes to HBCUs and any FCS team of your liking. So to start off, you have 4 different base stadiums to choose from, and then you can go deep to things like stadium backgrounds, jumbotrons, crowd patterns, environmental settings around the field, and the one that really got my attention, custom soundscapes. What that means is you can now set certain sounds or music to play at certain moments during the game. If you score a touchdown, you can now pick what sound plays or what music plays. Or if it's third down and you need your defense to get some extra from the crowd, you can alert the crowd to turn up the noise at that specific moment. Now think about what that means when you're building an HBCU in team builder mode. When it comes to HBCUs, it's not just about what goes on between the whistles on the field. It's the band, it's the atmosphere, it's the sound. And for the first time, Team Builder will give us total control of this. Now, I heard that you can use custom sounds, which you can probably upload to Team Builder, but there might be a copyright feature similar to YouTube, which will possibly block things. But you know, those talented creators out there will find a way around it. Now, if you're hoping to have the Grambling band sound initially in the game, then you're going to be disappointed, because the sounds I believe they're going to have is generic sounds that you guys can find anywhere, and maybe some licensed sounds that they already have in the game. But like I said, the Team Builder creators will have fun with it and find a way to work around it. But this might be the only year where we will get over on taking licensed sounds that are not in the game and uploading them. I believe it's going to be similar to the feature that 2K had years ago when it came to the t-shirt kiosk, where they allowed us to upload designs and stuff to the t-shirt kiosk, and people went crazy. They found all kinds of workarounds which allowed them to put explicit content on t-shirts, and after that year, 2K said no more. They started selling us clothes through VC, so it was kind of like an experiment. So have fun this year when it comes to uploading those custom sounds, because it might be the only time they allow us to do it. Here's another thing that caught my eye that I thought was huge for the Team Builder platform this year, especially for small schools, which HBCUs are normally your smaller universities, as well as some other FCS teams. You know how it feels when you're playing your rebuild dynasty and you start off at a small university and you're not one of those guys that like to jump to bigger programs after following the coaching carousel, and you just want to sit in one place and build it up into a actual powerhouse, which is something I like to do. But the issue that makes things stale over time is that nothing changes but the stats. You always are stuck with the same small stadium, and you're also stuck with the same uniforms. But College Football 27 changes that. And what they will be implementing this year is the ability to upgrade your Team Builder university each year. So if you're starting at a HBCU that only hosts 15,000 fans, but you guys eventually end up winning multiple championships, you can now improve that stadium from a 15,000 seat stadium to a 30, or even to the 100K mark like the big house in Michigan. This was a feature that we always needed, but it's kind of scary at the same time because it might break a lot of things. So the way they got it set up is at season end, they will give you an option to upload your Team Builder team again with its new changes. You don't have to do it every year. You can decline if you want, but if you want to add something to your stadium each year, you can. But like I said, the only thing that I'm afraid of is that something gets broken in the middle of you uploading your newer version of the team. Like, say for instance, you already had these stats or records that you broke, and uploading a new team wipes that. That's something I'm gonna pay very close attention to this year, and something you guys should be wary of as well, because things are easily broken, especially when it's so many moving parts. But the only thing that still stings is that you will have to play with these team builder teams offline, because I haven't heard anything about team builder teams being featured in online dynasties. And this year, online dynasty will feature 32 users. But from where we started in college football 25 to where we are in college football 27 when it comes to team builder, we came a long way. And hopefully things will get better as time goes on. EA promised to deliver a team builder suite from day one that we all would be proud of. And so far, it's been pretty good. And hopefully they don't drop the ball. With the massive improvements of team builder, I think it's safe to say that FCS teams will never be in the game. So this right here will be my final video asking, are HBCUs going to be in college football? I felt like it was a great topic to revisit annually, but I don't know, maybe we're beating a dead horse. 140 plus teams in one game is a lot to handle, and adding another 150 or 200 or whatever that number is will be impossible almost. And all EA has to focus on now is making the team builder teams feel just as alive as the teams that are on the official roster. Because no matter how great your creations are, EA makes it feel like team builder teams are like the rejects of college football video games. And hopefully they continue to move in a direction where it will be hard to distinguish an authentic university from a team builder university. So drop in the comments, which FCS team will you be creating this year or downloading? And especially for my HBCU folk, tell us which team you're gonna be using and which teams you used in the past. Tag your favorite creator in the comment section who made your favorite team builder team. By doing so, when I create the new team builder videos that highlight the creators, your favorite creator might be featured. And again, if you're not subscribed to the J.O.C, please go ahead and do so, because this is where HBCU sports history and HBCU gaming lives. And on your way out, don't forget to hit that like button, that notification bell. And if you have time, check out these other videos that are on the channel. And I'm out of here. Peace.